Hey guys, welcome to Ren Space. This is Ren, and I'm back with another video. So, the topic for today is the Roswell UFO incident. It's been 70 years, and it's still not clear what exactly happened in the late 1940s at that ranch in Roswell, New Mexico. Was it a weather balloon, or was it a UFO? Let's find out. On June 14, 1947, at the dawn of the Cold War, the US Army Air Force sent out a shocker of a press release announcing they had recovered a flying disc from a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico. William Brazel, a rancher working at the J.B. Foster Ranch, while driving across the ranch land with his son Vernon, some 80 miles northwest of Roswell, encountered something they'd never seen before. The metallic-looking, lightweight fabric was scratched, shredded across the gravel and sagebrush of the New Mexico desert. Brazel did not know what to do with the newfound items or how they had landed on the property. So on July 4th, he collected all of the mysterious wreckage he could find, and on July 7th, he drove it all to Roswell, delivering the goods to Sheriff George Wilcox. Wilcox too was caught with surprise and in turn brought it to the attention of Colonel William Blanchard, the commanding officer of the Roswell Army Airfield. Working his way up the chain of command, he decided to contact his superior, General Roger W. Ramey, commander of the 8th Air Force in Fort Worth, Texas. Blanchard sent Major Jesse Marcel, an intelligence officer from the base, to investigate more thoroughly. Accompanied by the sheriff and Brazel, Marcel returned to the site and collected all of the wreckage. On July 8th, Marcel's comments ran in the local afternoon newspaper, the Roswell Daily Record, alongside a headline stating, quote, Roswell Army Airfield captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell, end quote. US Army officials quickly reversed themselves on the flying saucer claim, stating that the found debris were actually from a weather balloon, releasing photographs of Major Marcel posing with pieces of the supposed weather balloon debris as proof. In 1978, Major Jesse Marcel was interviewed by UFO researcher Stanton Friedman. Marcel believed that the wreckage was definitely not a weather balloon that was later reported by the army. Marcel stated in another interview, quote, it felt like you had nothing in your hands. It wasn't any thicker than the foil out of a pack of cigarettes. But the thing about it that got me is that you couldn't even bend it. You couldn't dent it. Even a sledgehammer would bounce off it. I knew that I had never seen anything like that before. It was not anything from this earth that I am quite sure of. Being an intelligence officer, I was familiar with just about all materials used in aircrafts and air travel. This was nothing like that, end quote. Other eyewitness reports said that little alien bodies were also recovered from the crash site. The description of the bodies given were short in stature, large heads, large eyes, only holes for nose, and just a small slit for a mouth. Several military officials had claimed to hear second-hand information on the bodies and even seen the aliens. Sergeant William C. Ennis, flight engineer, for years he denied the crash stating that it was just a weather balloon. But in 2008, something changed. Ennis admitted, saying that the wreckage was in fact some type of spaceship and was not a weather balloon. Quote, "It was a spaceship. After all these years, I still don't know how the thing flew. There was no engine. Before I go, I'd like to know." End quote. In 1994, the US Air Force released a report in which they conceded that the weather balloon story had been a cover-up. According to the 1994 report, the wreckage came from a spy device created for an until then classified project called Project Mogul. High-altitude balloons equipped with microphones were designed to float furtively over the USSR, detecting sound waves at a stealth distance. These balloons would monitor the Soviet government's attempts at testing their own atomic bomb. The Roswell incident was dubbed Case Closed. Upon requesting information from that time, it was later discovered that all the files and records related to the Roswell incident from January 1947 to October 1947 had been destroyed. The person or organization that had destroyed these files and the authorities under which it was done was not indicated. Behind all the UFO mania lies an uneasy truth. The events that transpired that summer are anything but clear-cut, with admitted cover-ups and conflicting explanations. It was a saucer, it was a spy craft, it was the Soviets, and the new ones are still emerging. The Roswell incident is one of many incidents that have been lost with time, and we shall never know for sure until there is some concrete evidence of what really happened. So that's it for today's video, guys. Do share, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell for future notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and peace.